This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
We start with breaking news out of South St. Louis County, where 2 people are dead after a triple shooting. Tonight, police tell us they are searching for the groups involved. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred, in for Kelly Jackson tonight. We're told at least 2 groups in 2 cars were involved in the shooting. It happened just hours ago in the parking lot of Black Forest Apartments. That's in Oakville. And that's where we find our Annie Crawl live. Annie?
Well, exactly. We are here at that back parking lot of the Black Forest apartment complex where police say there was a triple shooting earlier this afternoon. Police say they got a call at about 1:15 p.m. and they were learning that 3 people were shot. Unfortunately, 1 person died near this parking lot. And as you can see over my shoulder, investigators are still trying to unpack exactly what happened as they continue to work to gather evidence. Additionally, another person died while being transported to the hospital. St. Louis County Police responded to that call just a few hours ago in the 5600 block of Chalet Hill Drive. We were there a little more than an hour after police arrived in that cul-de-sac residential neighborhood because police believe people were involved and went on foot in that direction, making it now 2 scenes. One at the Black Forest apartment complex where we are at, and then another scene when people involved used the footpath to access that area. When we asked if the 3 people who were shot were armed, if they shot at other people, or if they even have been considered suspects, police are still unsure.
We do not know because it was in this back parking lot, so it really wasn't visible to the residents over there. So it wasn't a drive-by, it was on a parking lot. So that's really all I know about. And I don't want to speculate on whether they were in the cars or out of the cars, so.
Now, police have confirmed that there were potentially 2 groups of people involved, not to mention 2 cars as well. In fact, they're trying to figure out if they have any confirmed information besides the fact that, as you just heard, it was not a drive-by. We will continue to ask questions and see what police find out as they get more answers from neighbors and potentially security footage in this area. Reporting in Oakville, Annie Crawl, 5 on your side.
Tonight, a 13-year-old girl is still in critical condition after she was shot this weekend in Alton. Police say she was hurt while standing on a front porch. It happened Saturday afternoon in the 900 block of Highland Avenue in Alton.
And our Justina Cornell is live from Alton with the latest update from police. Justina.
Yeah, Mike and Ann, police say that girl's family is by her side right now, and they're praying for her survival. Now, this all happened last Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock at a home on the intersection of Highland Avenue and Silver Street. Now, we asked police if the teen was the intended target or if she was shot during a drive-by shooting, but police wouldn't confirm those details, citing the ongoing investigation. Now, police say detectives continue to follow up on active leads. Now, city leaders have pledged their full support to meet the needs of the victim's family. Now, I sat down with the mayor of Alton, David Goins, earlier today, who said right now the Salvation Army is assisting the family. He said one of the city's goals right now is to curb youth violence, and last year it launched a partnership with UNICEF to become a UNICEF child-friendly city.
The one thing that stuck out with me when we talked with the kids, the youth at the high school, the one big thing kept on coming up was about violence, about curbing violence. We're striving to make this city a place where people want to come to live, to work, and to play, and to feel safe.
Police say the community has been very helpful at this time, and they urge you to reach out to police if you have any information, so you can contact Alton Police Department at 618-463-350, extension 671. Reporting in Alton, Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
St. Louis County Police are investigating after thieves targeted workers at several Asian businesses.
Police tell us the criminals are following workers home and then breaking into the home when they go back to work. At least 7 businesses in West County have been impacted in recent weeks. We asked police why they think Asian businesses are the target.
So I believe the perception is out there that the Asian community doesn't trust banks, and therefore they keep large amounts of cash in their homes. So that is why they're being targeted.
I mean, they think it's easy, that, some lazy people, they don't want to work and they just want to take something from others. That's just shame on them.
County police are working with St. Louis and other cities in the case. The criminals also could possibly move elsewhere. They believe it's an organized group committing these crimes, and anyone with information, please call the St. Louis County Police.
The U.S. Senate has released a bipartisan border bill. The $118 billion bill restricts crossings at the U.S.-Mexico border and raises standards for migrants to qualify for asylum. The bill also includes aid to Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. It faces a challenge from House Republicans. Speaker Mike Johnson says it's, quote, dead on arrival in the House, but both party leaders in the Senate want it to pass.
I am proud, Leader McConnell and I, who disagree on many issues, have never worked so closely together on legislation as we did on this, because we both realize the gravity of the situation.
The House Speaker says he will only support legislation that is even more strict and meets all GOP demands. Instead, this week the House is going to consider a standalone bill giving aid to Israel. While Congress debates the future of American immigration policy, several high-profile politicians are making trips to the southern border to spotlight the issue.
Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, has new details on the mounting pressure to secure the southern border. Mark?
Yeah, and Mike, the politics on this have shifted significantly since 2018 when President Trump was still in office. Democrats are a lot more eager to have this fight now, and the stakes are higher for them, too. Texas Governor Greg Abbott captured the attention of many Democratic governors when he shipped busloads of migrants across the country. Missouri Governor Mike Parson is just back from Texas with several other Republican governors. Some of them have supported this ongoing clash between states and the federal government over enforcement powers. The new bipartisan proposal in the Senate would give new powers to the Department of Homeland Security to swiftly deport people caught within 100 miles of the southern border. Customs and Border Patrol agents came out in support of that plan today. But across our border in southern Illinois, Congressman Mike Boston and his Republican challenger both oppose this idea. Darren Bailey flew down to Texas to record this video message.
If I were in Congress, I would be standing up right now at this very moment, letting the people know how disastrous and failed this policy is. It's shameful that any Republican would join in any kind of talks putting this together. I support absolutely nothing of this a new bill that's been brought up.
Again, the Border Patrol agents support that plan. Congressman Boss says he's visited that same area twice in the last 10 months and, quote, voted to build the wall, end catch and release, and hire more border agents. His campaign manager called attention to Bailey hiring either unverified or potentially illegal migrants on his farm, or, quote, he's used a government visa system very similar to the system he's attacking. Those two candidates face off March 19 and so far have no debates planned.
Food insecurity continues to be a major problem across our region. That's why one school in the Hazelwood district has taken matters into its own hands. As 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay shows us, the market is helping students in more ways than one.
The Twillman Tigers School Market actually opened up last school year, but there's a new element to it that's focused on students learning life skills. Principal Carla Leggett says the idea came about after adding a new staff member to their team, and it aligned perfectly with their mission to provide access, skills, and support for lifelong learning. Right now, 1 in every 9 people in eastern Missouri and southwestern Illinois face hunger. And families in North County are no different. The need is so great, the market's freezer is completely empty. While the school market gives families free, easy access to any kind of food they might need, a new program is giving students the opportunity to learn how to apply for a job at the market and actually hold a job too.
So what that does is allow them to give back to the community. It allows them to develop a skill of empathy. And then it gives them a sense of belonging here at the school because it's something that they're committed to, and they actually look forward to those delivery days.
The Twillman Tigers School Market is open on Fridays from 9 a.m. to noon or by appointment only. In Spanish Lake, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
The Secretary of State makes a stop in the Middle East, what his priorities are with conflicts growing in several countries.
Another illness within the royal family, what we're learning about King Charles' cancer diagnosis.
Protecting your home from damage. We have a list of products Consumer Reports recommends.
And weather-wise, boy, a beautiful day. 58 today. It's 40, or actually 54 still, so really nice this evening. A chance of some fog by morning. We'll talk about that coming up.